Hey everyone, how's game volume? Loud enough, quiet enough? All that jazz. I have to ask because I've been uploading the highlights of my streams recently, and some of them the audio is fine, other ones like the audio is too loud or too quiet. Bit of quiet, awesome. Okay, how about that? Is that about right? Or is it too loud now? I just upped it a few. Nah, not loud. Okay, perfect. All right, I'll leave it where it's at then. It's a shame as well. We were just about to hit the banger that is Engine's theme tune, and then I was almost like, actually, let's listen to one more. But, yeah, the suffering has to begin eventually. There's only so long I can put it off for, isn't there? You know, I was supposed to stream this 2 days after I did Food Run. And then I just thought, like, I spoke to Lewis about it, asked him for some advice. And then I just thought, I really don't want to do this. So, yeah, it's been a week and a half, I think, or about a week and a half since I did Food Run, something like that. So, you know, better late than never and all that, but I even watched a tutorial a week and a half ago, like the day after my Food Run thing. Like, not a really tutorial, just like I watched Lewis do the video for this level to get like an idea of what the level looked like. And because that was a week and a half ago now, I can't remember anything really. So
let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
Ah, that's much better. Alright, so all I can remember briefly from Lewis's run of this is that there's like a couple of boxes that are a little bit annoying in terms of they're off screen and whatnot. And I can remember like the last section looking really scary. So yeah, as always, we're just going to be going casually for the first couple of runs. There's no way I'm doing this in one try. I still can't believe that Lewis got like crash landed in like a couple of tries. I don't think I've had a level like that since like the Asian world. Yeah, I have been warned about a dingo box. I think that's the one that Lewis was talking about. He was like, look out for this one off-screen box. Or I think the main crime of this level is just the tedium of how long the section for dingo is. Oh, I was looking at chat, nearly didn't see that nitro gradually coming towards me. Shit. Oh, wow. We're back at the start, might as well restart. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the rush hour traffic part, and if I've already died by that point, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to die on repeat to practice the rush hour traffic part. Because, like, there's no point in, like, getting really good at the first part of the level only for it to go tits up on the rush hour section. So I feel like it'd be a good investment of time just to keep doing it and getting all of the boxes over and over again until, like, I'm getting it consistently. It's kind of like I did pretty much the same thing for Stormy Ascent's gem, I believe. Like, there was one section I kept dying on, and I just, like, repeated it over and over again. Because on Stormy Ascent, you can die as many times as you want and still get the gem. And I was doing that in practice for the relic. Not that it ended up actually helping me out that much. Because I knew what was coming, I just wasn't very good at doing it. Hopefully things will be different here. Because, like, the very first time I did Rush Hour, I remember it being, like, a little bit on the scary side, like, the ending. But at the same time, I think I died, like, once, maybe. I didn't die that many times. But I wasn't going for all the boxes, either. Or, well, actually, that's a lie. I was going for the boxes, but I didn't get the gem in the end. Right, is this where the hidden box is? Down here, right? Oh. Is there not a hidden box down there? Am I blind? I could have sworn there was a hidden box down there. Apparently there isn't. Okay. And it's not the hidden gem either, unless I'm... You can't really see shit, so... Oh, you broke it already. Ah, okay. Alright, I must have got it when I sucked off that TNT. These things scare me as well, because look at the hitbox. Look at the hitbox on that. Look at the hitbox. Oh my gosh, and I'm back here. Look at the hitbox on that. I spanned through that guy twice.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how
Yeah, I can just jump on them, but still. That hitbox, like, was dodgy as hell. You have to admit, like, I spanned that guy. I don't think you do, Pig, because I'm pretty sure the first time I encountered one of those enemies at the start of the level, the first one that you encounter, I'm pretty sure I just spanned that guy. Yeah, this is quite a long section with no checkpoint, isn't it? It's going to give me... Well, I would say it was going to give me a sympathy checkpoint, but it won't if I keep restarting. It'll also reset the sympathy checkpoints. Right, I'll stomp on him this time because it might be safer. I don't know. It's kind of like the enemies from... it feels like they're a bit based on the enemies from Robotica Farms from Spyro, if you've ever played that level. There's like the sort of like insects that have like hard shells that spin around. You have to like charge them first, and then you have to like head bash them afterwards. Good times. Spyro's such a chill game in comparison. Right. Just blow you up with that. Much safer. Okay, alright. This time the box didn't get blown up. I must have hit it with the TNT last time. There we go. Oh. Alright, these are the guys I died to last time. Nitro will destroy that, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's get the Aku, though. Aku helping out Dingodile. Was that in Crash Bash? Did that happen? In Crash Bash? Alright, I can't quite suck off that robot, apparently. Yeah, Dingo's on Aku's team. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's it, because Rillaru, for some reason, was deemed a more menacing enemy than Dingodile. I guess it makes sense in a way, because Uka Uka's like already given Dingodile a chance in the previous game to beat Crash, and he failed. But he did introduce us to Penta Penguin, which is awesome. Geordie's mascot, pretty much.
Am I franchise? Could I open a restaurant?
Yeah, they just couldn't find a way to integrate Polar and Pora. It would have been pretty entertaining watching Polar and Pora like have to ride polar bears in the mounted minigame. Somehow make that work. Alright, so there's a stack of boxes over there. That looks like the kind of thing that's going to fall down. So let's time this well. Well, you've got the Minecraft creeper, haven't you? And then the random pig. Is there anything back here? Nope. Just what looks like an upside down penis at the end. It's nice of them to give tribute to the person who made this level. Just a giant willy. Okay, these don't actually fall down. That's actually nice then. We can take our time. Just wait for this guy to come back. Maybe this level isn't too bad if you just really take your time, like I'm doing right now. I'm just not rushing anything, even though it's called Rush Hour. Alright, some Wumpa fruit over here. We'd probably be fine for fruit, but I'll pick it up just in case. Alright, and then shenanigans to the left. Luckily, these guys don't have some kind of, like, laser attack. Okay, these are going to be falling platforms, aren't they? Dang. Dang. Ooh. What are the odds that they've hid, like, a nitro under here? I'm going to be careful. Just in case. Give Dingodile a concussion like that one wrestler who was just boxed to death in the ring. That would be good. Is that a zombie? Looks like a creeper. Mind you, I've not played Minecraft in like forever. Probably last time I played Minecraft was probably around 2016. Nitro. Oh gosh, this guy follows you. Oh gosh, that was kind of him. This guy, alright, I'll say this for this level. It's been quite generous with the hitbox of TNTs. Like, I've been close to 2 TNT explosions at this point. Not taking any damage. But yeah, the hitbox of those enemies scare me, because, like, it's kind of like the tentacles from Spaced Out. All it takes is just slightly touching those guys a little bit wrong, and you're going to get electrocuted, aren't you? That was a bit risky. Whoops. Wow, we got away with it twice, though. And there's our first gem of Rush Hour. Nice. These levels give me Ratchet and Clank vibes. Yeah, I can see that. Have you hit a checkpoint yet? I have now. I think that is actually the first checkpoint, but I'm not sure. No, maybe that's the second one. I don't remember. They do love having, like, giant stacks of boxes, though, don't they? We're at 245. So Someone's failed attempt at tic-tac-toe. Imagine if that was one of the clues for the secret gem on this level. Not sure if I've got all the colored gems yet, actually. I think I've got 3. I'm not sure if I've got the 4th one. Okay, what's the stuff here? All right, we just go over here. Oh, crap. Okay, Nitros follow us. But I've got an Aku. Whoop. How far do these guys chase us? There's another one over there. Okay, they chase you for a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Not impervious to TNTs, it seems. Okay, that falls. Then there's another row of Nitros. Glad I got that Aku. It's going to be worth it, isn't it, for this section? Oh. 2 Akus. Ooh, imagine if I fell down the tiniest of gaps there. Shit. That's fine. It's what they're for. What Aku was invented for in the tech tree. I saw that you've subscribed to How It Should Have Ended. Didn't know my subscriptions were public. But yes, I am subscribed to How It Should Have Ended. Great thing. You're nearly done anyway. Well, I'm nearly done with this section, and then we've got Torna, obviously, to go. Yeah, I remember the first YouTube video I appeared in was through a friend request to One Succinct and Punchy. Back when they used to do the RJ Waters Let's Races. Just messaged him and was like, hey, see you doing... Ah, crap. See you doing that crap. How far are you going to follow me? Oh, you're going to follow me to the end of the earth. And now we've got no more wackies.
Because I saw my future franchise.
Shit.
Oh, bollocks, my head hurts.
Ah, we've missed a box, so I'm gonna have to go back. I'm just seeing if we can get a little bit of breathing space here. You're nearly done with Dingo section. Yeah, it's already overstayed its welcome. I mean, it's not crazy bad, but like I'm really annoyed that I have no more Akus to spare. Because I need to go back and get that box somehow. Feels like it's going to be impossible to do, though. Without getting murdered by those guys. What the heck. This is a learning run anyway. I think I should just go for it. Because I need to just check that I'm getting all of the boxes more than actually finishing the level with the insane stuff. Oh. Okay. That... Yeah, okay. Can I just... Oh, I tried to walk past them. Never mind. Alright. All the way back here. I thought I was going to get away with that somehow because they just stopped working for some reason. Unfortunately, we've got no Aku to survive this part this time. We died anyway. Yeah, I actually made a short of the RJ Water, one of the RJ Waters races for fun earlier. I need to upload it maybe tomorrow. Good times. Yeah, this is going to be really hard without a Aku crate getting all of these. That is not the first video I did, Alvin, no. A for effort. But that is not quite correct. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. That's the lesson. Oh, frig off. Fucking big ass hitbox dingo. The first video I featured in was on somebody else's channel. So because that's what I'm referring to. The first YouTube video I was ever in was not on my channel. It was somebody else's. Ooh, oh, come off it. That's unfair. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Spyro 3 race. I'm RJ Waters. We're having such a chill time with this level until that death, that very first death, has really threw me off here. You have to, like, do so much. I can't remember what the tutorial did. I think he did something to play it safe. I can't remember what he did exactly. I think, like, if I recall correctly, it was something like he led those guys to blow themselves up at some point. But that obviously hasn't worked for me yet. I mean, that kind of worked, although I've lost my Aku. I mean, you can't take your Akus over to the Torna section anyway, can you? It's like two separate entities. Alright, I've got a Sympathy Aku, so I should get all of the boxes this time. How old are you? I'm not old enough to fuck up a pigeon, I'll tell you that much. Hey! Sympathy checkpoint. Game, set, and match. Toys for whatever. Was it Toys for Bumblebee Nux? I always forget. Ah, life is so chill when you can just abuse Akus there. Alright. Okay, we made it through that section. Yes, it was a bit tits, but we got it. Accidentally jumped with my keyboard then. Yeah, okay. I knew there had to... I thought it was a box over here, but I knew there had to be something over here. There's no way they would have missed out on putting something this way. Turns out it was the hidden gem. Alright, that's... I'll give him that. That's a pretty fair hidden gem, all things considered. We'd have died in the Torna rail section anyway, so I'm not that upset with how this went. I just really... I'm not keen on, like... With Dingodile, I'm not keen on the vacuum cannon. Like, I just wish they'd have given him a flamethrower and, like, made it more like a Ratchet and Clank level. That'd been way more enjoyable, I think.
I hope it's spicy and fried.
Dingodile just pulled off the craziest leg grab. Alright, okay. So yeah, we'd have lost our Akus anyway, so I think it's a good idea to just spend them in the Nitro section when you're playing as Dingodile for the future run of this. You know, if we can get all the boxes and we've got the hidden gem and stuff, it means that we only have one goal in mind the next time we do this level. It was easier to land on the box. Apparently not. That was probably the biggest fuck up that Torna's done in this entire game. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Did I just see some boxes to the left there? I need to kill myself. Was that a boxer I saw to the left, or was that just a... Oh. May have just been a car. Okay, yeah, they're just cars. Oh, you can just do that. But then can you reach that? Just about. Okay. All right. Now we know what to do there next time. Can she ground pound? Oh, yes, she can. Okay. Almost forgot that she could do that. Someone clip that out of context. Clip what out of context? Alright, here we go. This is the part I was anticipating on dying on anyway, because I'm terrible at memorizing rail sections. Lest we forget the last time we had a rail section, which I think was on Seeing Double. And that fucked me up at the end like 3 times or something like that. Is that something you can stand on? Nope. Gotta be careful here, because they're bound to hide boxes off screen, aren't they? Okay, alright. That was just a test run. Food run, you could say it was a food run. Would you say this world is food themed? Mildly? It's more just like a sprawling metropolis, isn't it? Like, it's... My god, Torna, please. For the love of everything. There we go. I'll be happy if I can get all of the boxes at least, because then it means like, oh, there was like one slightly hidden box and everything else wasn't too bad. So again, like, I know that they like to hide boxes slightly off screen from Torna's hook. And I've not seen one yet, which is making me suspicious. Oh, there's one. Slightly off screen. Okay, then you just gotta jump over the doohickeys. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a bitch. There's like so many opportunities that that could go wrong. It's gonna be a real bitch. Try and get those TNTs. Nope. Do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, man, this level's long, isn't it? I mean, this run's been going for 15 minutes already. You see, here's the thing is, I think that what would have been a fair compromise, actually, is if they were going to split this level into 2 sub-levels, I'd have made Dingodal's level, Dingodal's section maybe like 15-20% longer, I guess, because it would be quite short if it was just Dingodal's level, to be honest, and not a lot really happens. I think that would have been a fair compromise. But mind you, that said, you know, compared to Crash 2, Crash 1 and Crash 3, I guess that is a normal length of a level by the old standards, to be fair, is that Dingodal section. Maybe even still slightly longer. Jump to the left. Hopefully I didn't miss a box there. I didn't see any more indications. That's definitely something that could have killed me in previous attempts. And it could still kill me in future attempts. Alright, this is the rush hour section, isn't it? Right, next time I'm going to get those boxes first before I break that crate. Now, the worst thing about this part here is that obviously I don't know what's coming. So I'm gonna need to just like ride some shit and see what the lowdown is on this. Okay, right, there's an electric fence there. That's good to know. So it does have a limit. Because I know there's bound to be some boxes on this section as well. Okay, maybe just... Ooh. Okay, alright, yeah, this is good. Okay, oh wait, that's not even the full thing, is it? You mean the dev time? I haven't even said I'm doing the dev times yet. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I might decide that I like my sanity. Right, before I move on, are there any boxes towards the screen there that I've missed? Because I don't want to get to the end and be like, okay, because I went towards the screen a few times there. There was the one with the Wumpa Fruit, which the trash can guy kind of gets into. Loathing is a key component of your channel. I'll have you know, I've enjoyed most of the content I've made. There's only the odd couple of like things that I've done that I've not enjoyed. Right, no one said anything in chat, so I'm going to hope that you guys haven't got a box to report to me there. Bitch, Mahoney. Well, we've got another chance to check anyway. Right, he seems to break the only box. I think we're good. Right, wait for that. Go across. Oh, okay. You can't do that. You've got. All right. Okay. This is gonna take some getting used to, the timing on this part. Oh, that time he didn't break the box for us, right? Didn't hear the crate smash that time. Worth a try. Okay, alright. I'm just gonna assume that that's all good. Is there a... Oh, I've got the Wumpa gem. I can play this part completely safely. There we go. And then the Nitro can break that for me. Oh, crap. There's another one of these sections. Yeah, this level just keeps going. It's a little bit too long for my tastes. We're not even, like, there yet. At least the rail section boxes overall don't seem to have been too obnoxious so far. That was nearly obnoxious.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Like, it's a little bit iffy with the controls. This box here can definitely fuck you up if you land towards there at just the wrong timing. Okay, here we go. Here's the Big Daddy. What do you think of how it should have ended? Oh. I've got to jump off. Gosh, imagine if you get all the way there and that cycle's just about begun as you've reached it. That'd be really sad. I honestly thought this was actually going all Ratchet and Clank, where it was just like gonna drop me off like really casually for the grand finale. So yeah, again, good mistake to do this time around, so I'm aware of it for next time, you know. Okay, where are boxes on this section? We've got a checkpoint, so let's just do a bit of exploring. Let's ride this. Okay, there's an Aku halfway through the level. And I'm not seeing anything else. So I think we just have to get the Aku. Or miss the Aku, kind of. A bit unfortunate. Go. I need to be level with it, otherwise I'm not going to make it. Right, let's return back to base. It's literally straight across to the right. That's the shitty thing. Go on. Alright. No! So close. Pretty happy I got that far without dying. Not so... Oh, okay. Alright, you can actually get the Aku with the hook shot. I was beginning to think it was like a slightly invincible crate in terms of hook shots. Okay, and then we just stand on here for a little bit and see what's going on down below. Barely make that. Oh gosh, there's more. That's only the halfway point. Right, now to do some exploring back this way. Any more crates over here? Doesn't look like it. Feels like there should be more boxes on this section. Am I crazy? I felt like when I watched Lewis walk through here, there were more crates, but I'm not seeing as many as I thought. Is it literally just that Aku crate that I have to watch out for? Because if so, that's not as bad as I was expecting, I guess. Say that as I can't even get this freaking Aku crate now. Okay, I'm just gonna continue with the level under the assumption that's the only that's the only crate that I need to watch out for, and see if I get the gem at the end, because the end's like I think the end was just beyond the second layer of this. At least these don't seem to fall down when you stand on them, because that could have made it a lot harder. And like, you only have to be sort of like paying attention to certain layers. Yeah, there's the end. The end's right there. And there were quite a lot of not Aku, sorry. There were quite a lot of nitro crates, weren't there? So that's going to be a big chunk of the boxes that I'm missing. You can get the Aku using the hook, can you? Doesn't quite feel like you can, dude. Seems to be slightly out of range. Okay, that seems to work a little bit better if you do what I just did there. Go forward to go back kind of thing. Okay, after this one. Okay, then we just jump to that. Straight across. Not really making any ground. Oh, there I am. Okay, hang on. Oh! About 10 deaths to this section already, maybe more. Hey, Johnny. Kind of concentrating at the moment, so have to wait a second. Sometimes the single jump is enough. Sometimes it's not. Like, but then, like, sometimes if you go for the double jump, it ends up, like, making you fall short. Got away with that, but okay. Right, single jumps here. Oh, okay, no. Single jumps sometimes work and sometimes they don't. It depends on what's coming. All right, like for there. Like that looks like you can make it, but you actually can't. I'm going to die a lot to this section because I don't really understand the timing. I'm just not feeling when single jumps are appropriate and when double jumps are required, which is going to be a key component to this part. We keep getting to like this part consistently. It's like on the final hurdle where you're trying to... Actually, I know what I need to do. Why have I been doing it the hard way? Just do that, Toonie. That would have been way easier.
Spicy fried mystery.
All right, there we go. We got all the boxes. Okay, so we know where all the boxes are, apparently. So there's one kind of annoying box off screen, and my beer is going to be frozen if I don't take it out the freezer right now. Well, we got that first try. Pretty good. Do we really want the perfect relic on that? That took me half an hour just to beat it casually. Also, I need to say hello to someone who said something a while back. Slim Starcraft. I don't know if you're still in the chat, dude, but I appreciate your message. I was concentrating, so I wasn't really looking at chat, because I needed to pay attention to where all the boxes were. But if you are still there, appreciate the message, my friend. I beat him 2 months ago, Crash 4. It only took 126 hours. I'm at 59 right now. But like, there's been a couple of... I'd say there's probably been about 2 to 3 hours where the game's just been running and I've not been doing anything. I've been talking to chat or, like, doing other things. I'd estimate gameplay-wise, I'm probably at around 54, 55 hours, realistically. World record is like 6 hours. Yeah, I think one of the really fast people at this level, Abdul the Arabic guy, yeah, he's in our Discord server. It's annoying as well because I do want to pay attention to chat, but I know if I look over too often, I'll end up making a stupid mistake, which will just render what I'm doing completely pointless. So I'm only going to be able to look over maybe at checkpoints. Oh yeah, I don't need one per fruit, just blow it all up. Just burn it all. How far do you come? Oh, you come quite far. Giggity. What I really should have done is just kept practicing that final section on repeat until I kept getting it consistently. That was my original plan, but I kind of just forgot when I saw that gem. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way where I just need to eventually get lucky. But yeah, at least I think that box there is the only box that that's like slightly off screen. So I think we're pretty safe to just kind of go with the flow of the level, and I should get everything like I did last time.
Potential?
And I don't think there were any hidden boxes where the hidden gem were either, so I can just ignore that section of the level as well.
MI franchise? Could I open a restaurant? In an airport?
And there were no boxes this way because there was just that weird looking symbol. But yeah, like overall Dingo section's not really... Well, actually, I'll tell a lie. There is that section with nitro crates could be a little bit of an issue. But if I've got two Aku Akus and I just like use them cleverly, then it shouldn't be that bad for Dingo section. You just have to use the Akus like to blow up those assholes at the right moment so you can kind of sponge a few of their hits. The upside down chode, that's it. I've just been watching Stranger Things with my wife as well. Seeing a lot of upside down shenanigans. We're still okay in the sense that I've got one Aku to spare, but I'd prefer to keep them both if possible. Feels like it'd be a bit of a waste to lose it before that nitro section. Or that could happen because you can't really see the shadow clearly, can you? Maybe it's safer to suck those TNTs, to be honest, because I think landing on them like that's a bit risky. I got away with it the first time. I don't think it's the smartest choice, though.
Let's see if these tall parkies know how to smoke a steak. Blimey, best not to think about
Upside down, Wilson. Wilson! Oh, crap. Nearly walked right into him. That'd have been a crying shame.
Does this mean I have franchise potential?
But yeah, my biggest criticism of this Dingodile section is it's just not all that entertaining for a section, you know? Kind of like a bit of a slog. You're not really doing anything particularly interesting.
MI franchise?
But I've said that pretty much about all the Dingo sections. It's a shame that I have disdain for his sections in this game because he is such a fantastic character usually. Just he's a little bit wasted on this game, I feel. I can't remember who said it. There was someone who once said, like, the biggest crime a video game can commit is making the player do something that's boring. Like, it wasn't something that's challenging or anything like that. It's just something that's not very fun. And that's, yeah, the biggest crime of this game, unfortunately. You don't like sucking 500 boxes? Absolutely not. Sure, Floyd Mayweather would like this. Oh my gosh, sometimes you think you're gonna land on something and then you absolutely do not. Oh, you can... Oh, right, okay, you might be able to safely get this one from here. So you only have to be risky with one of those boxes. And it doesn't matter which way you do it, sucking or teabagging. Both can cause that to happen. Okay, alright, we've got one Aku, and there's an Aku just over there to the right. So let's not waste it to this very first guy, please. That would be the biggest shame of all. Okay, it's a bit further on, never mind. Okay, let's wait for a nice long... Oh, actually, the Long John's going to be after this, isn't it? Okay, here they come. That's not what I wanted to use that on. Still got one left, though. We might have a chance. I think there's a couple of crates, though, that can still be annoying to come. Yeah, here they come. Ooh. Crap, that could have gone badly. Alright, let's... I think what... If I remember what the tutorial guy did, is he just got them to there. And then he kind of jumped around them, but because, like, they stopped moving. But that's easier said than done, because they are kind of... Like, Dingodil's got a bigger hitbox sometimes than you give him credit for. But, you know, what other choice have I got? Because I need to get these boxes. Oh, crap. Alright, well, it's fine. I said I may need to use an Aku up anyway. Just need to be careful here. Yes, like a pro. Now, there weren't any boxes to the right there, were there? Can someone remind me before I waste time going to check? I don't think there was. I think it was just the hidden gem. But I prefer a second opinion. I'd go anyway. I really don't want to take any unnecessary chances. I think I'm going to trust my instinct and say there weren't any, because I feel like I don't remember seeing any. So I'm going to trust my instinct here and just go ahead with the level.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy and fried.
Abdul, you literally said that just as I went through the elevator. Yeah, I already died like 15 times on the truck section, so I'm probably gonna die there again, let's face it. I'm gonna do all of this just to die like a chump. That was really risky what I just did there, got away with it. Don't pretend like you're having fun, Torna. You're not speaking for anyone else but yourself. Maybe the devs put that in because they just wanted to like, see, this is fun. Torna's having fun. Don't be a party pooper. Alright. Oh, it's this part. Torna, don't scare me like that by jumping on the crate. Oh, this level's so tediously long. Rail section number 2. All I'm asking, game. At least with the platforming section, it's all on me. Just don't give me any Torna bullshit hooks not working moments. That's all we ask. I've actually missed this jump before as well. Oh gosh, here we go. Alright, there's a 1 per crate that you kind of get by mistake, and then here we go. Even if I die here, I'm just gonna keep practicing this part of the level, because there's literally no point in doing all of that shit just to get fucked over by these sections anyway, you know what I mean? Dude, I'd be really happy if this only took an hour to complete. We're about to hit 1 hour on this level already. So, you know, I would take an hour on this level. I would take an hour and a half on this level. But I just can't see that happening. Right, where's that going? It's on the 2nd tier, isn't it? Bang. Bang. Fuck. I thought, okay, that was my fault. I thought that this, I completely forgot that the trucks don't fall down in this section. All right, then, we're just going to practice this bit until we can do it without dying. It's the only thing that we should be doing with our time. And then we got it the next try, of course. Mind you, that is the easier one to get, let's face it. So we got like, what? Maybe we got like 2/3 through the level, I want to say. Maybe a little bit more than that because the end's right there. Because yeah, alright, maybe more than 2/3. We actually got like probably like 8/10 through the level or something. Alright, see if we, how we do on this section. Let's not forget, we got to get that Aku crate that's really stubbornly in the middle. All the places he had to get encased in cardboard had to be in the middle of this gauntlet. That can really screw you up when that happens. We got lucky there, but that can really, really screw you up.
Spicy fried.
Bitch! That one death! I got one fucking death! And then I got that part first fucking try. Can you believe it? That would have been the perfectly insane relic if it wasn't for that one death. How about that? How about that? Had to happen, didn't it? Yeah, I died on the easy part, and then, like, I got the flow on the second one. And, you know, like I said, the only reason why I died on the easy part was because, like, the level builds you up where the small trucks fall and the large trucks don't. So I just had, like, an autopilot moment where I was like, okay, I need to jump immediately from this, I need to immediately jump from this truck. So, that's really annoying. Imagine how happy I would have felt if I'd have done that in an hour. Like, I'd have taken that any day of the week. Heck, I will take it. If I can beat this in the next, like, 3 attempts, I would take that.
Let's see it.
It's just a shame, like I said, that you got to go through all... Like, you die of boredom just on your way to the section that you need to do well at. Because, like, the rest of the level's not super challenging. It's just like, you know, like you can make simple errors in a level. Even like on Insanity Beach, you can accidentally overzealously die on that level, right? It can happen to anyone. That's very unfortunate, though. It would have been great to have got this level in the bag that quickly. Insanity says you can do it. I know I can do it. It's just going to take a while. This is Maddie's favorite level. You know, I can understand some people enjoy being challenged, but I'm genuinely surprised anyone would put this as one of their favorite levels just due to how boring the pacing is. Like, the Torna section is more enjoyable by far than the Dingo section. Like, I don't mind the Torna section that much, even though it's difficult. It's definitely more difficult than the Dingo section, but it's more enjoyable, so you kind of don't mind as much. So it just goes back to what I was saying earlier about the biggest crime that you can commit into a video game is just having your player feel bored doing something. You know, like tedious backtracking, for example, in a video game. Which is why, like, you know, some people like rag on, oh, video games have fast travel these days for casual plebs. You're like, well, it turns out that, you know, you don't want to waste your life going backwards and forwards in a video game. Wait, did I get the hidden crate? Did I get the hidden crate that was off to the left, or did I forget to get that? I actually don't remember if I went down and got it. Yes, okay. Awesome, awesome. I was worried then, because I was talking to you guys, so I just kind of went into autopilot.
In an airport?
I will say this, I will give Toys for Bob or whoever made this, I always forget, one piece of credit, is that they didn't put lots of boxes in the rush hour section. There's just 2. Alright, they could have been real dicks with that and like had 5 boxes that you have to collect while avoiding traffic. And the 2 boxes that you do have to collect are kind of in your way somewhat. The Aku's slightly out the way, but not by much. Ooh, nearly actually fell off there. This guy scares me a little bit because, like, if you land too close to him, he obviously kills you. Or if you go too far to the right, you're accidentally going to progress into the level. That is a lovely booty emoji that Twin Sanity is showing in the Twitch chat right now. It's Torna's booty if anyone wants to go and be elated. When you see that final box count, though, you're actually slightly surprised that there's that many boxes in the stage. There's that many nitros in the stage. Like I know there's a decent amount of nitros, but it doesn't feel like there's that many. Pig's literally gone there just to take a look at the booty. Hey, Sander, how's it going, man? I'm not sure if this is the first time we've spoken in the chat today, or if I've just missed you, but great as always to have you here. Okay, here we go. The one difficult Dingadal section. And I don't like this section either. Yes, it's more challenging, so you're a bit more switched on. It's a little bit less tedious in that respect, but still not all that fun to do either. Especially, again, this is where you get into the mindset, oh, small equals it will fall. And then you have to unlearn that for the next section. That was pretty well done, if I do say so myself. We got all of those without too much of an issue. Too bad it's not a certain other character, though. You're talking about Liz, aren't you? You got Torna for the ass guys and Liz for the titty guys. Something for everyone in Crash Bandicoots. They knew their audience is like 50 years old at this point. Okay, here we go. This is risky and annoying, but it's the only, like, somewhat safe way to do it, I guess. I don't like doing it this way, though, because, like, again, you have to, like, backtrack around these guys while also trying to... I mean, I guess I could sink an Aku, realistically. Let's do that. There we go. That's actually probably the smartest thing I could have done there. Sink the Aku, she's Japanese now. Sink the Aku on those guys there. Alright, we're good. We're good. I think we've got everything there.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here.
Corner in OG has melons too. Yeah, she's like a stick figure, isn't she, in the original? It's like the complete polar opposite of this one. Because they modeled her after Pamela Anderson. And it was too much for the Japanese. That's the weirdest thing, is like they got rid of her because of like the Japanese audience response to it. But then it's like, have you seen anime? Like, kids cartoon anime females have like ginormous titties. Don't really get it. Ooh, that could have turned nasty. If I'd have accidentally got electrocuted there, I'd have been calling bullshit shenanigans. Oh, you can actually hit that from here. Interesting. Probably still safer to do it this way, just to make sure you've got the maximum amount of time. Yeah, you have enough time to actually think about your action there as well, so it's not too strict. I was rushing it last time and it nearly caused me to die a couple of times. Yeah. I'm glad that, like, Torna can't go underneath the rails at least. That's also a little bit of a benefit of Torna over Crash. Need to move my microphone a little bit, slightly blocking my screen. Could come back to bite me in the ass. You know, simple jumps like this when you're going for a deathless run really intimidate you. And this jump in particular really intimidates me because I can't see exactly where this guy is. Okay, we got it. But like, it's really hard to see, but there's the tiniest of gaps in between the platform and that guy. So you can actually slip through there. Because that's what happened to me back when I played this game years ago on the Switch. Is like, I just slipped right through. You know, and just getting jumps like this shouldn't be as scary as it is. But like, anything to do with hook shots or wall jumps just terrifies the crap out of me. I mean, it doesn't really matter what order I get these boxes in since I've only got one life anyway. And this is where I died last time. So where did I go wrong? Alright, I thought the small guys were going to drop. That's where I went wrong, so I was rushing. I mean, it is called Rush Hour, but you can actually afford to somewhat take your time and just wait for the best opportunity for the platforms to come. Hasn't been one yet. Whoa, Nelly. I must have got the box already because I didn't see it. Whoa, that was close. I didn't think... For some reason, like, my mind didn't think there was one there. But I was thinking of the final section where there isn't another train. I jumped, man. Oh my gosh, my input got 8 there. All right, I got screwed then. That ate my input. I absolutely got screwed then. My input just like disappeared. That's bullshit, man. I definitely pressed jump and she was like still doing her hookshot shenanigans. I'm not happy with that. That felt like a game fuck me over section. I don't mind dying to the rush hour section, but I can't take dying to something like that. That's absolute horseshit. Oh, I'm gonna have to plug in my controller. Can't risk that happening again. Yeah, the level's like, oh man, we can't have him beating it this quickly. We need him to get angrier. What? Oh, fuck it. We've already done the thing anyway. Let's imagine I got those boxes, because what I'm really doing is just practicing the sections that I'm dying on. I'm really royally pissed off about that. See ya, Pat. Alright, jumping seems to be safer to hit those things with a hook shot, it appears. Alright, we would have missed that, which would have sucked. Doesn't matter, though. Alright, what's the point of getting an Aku Aku this late in the level? You need those earlier. Yeah, this level is rage bait to me. That's twice I could have got away with getting a perfectly insane relic with not that much effort. It's like I said, if I get it within a couple of, like, I said 3 attempts, so this is 1 out of 3. But, like, if I could have got it in this attempt as well, I still would have been completely happy with that, and I'd have said, oh, you know, the level isn't that bad, actually. I'm just shit at the game. But getting your button input eaten, that's just, like, you know, there's nothing you can do as a player about that. Oh, how did that work? You see that? The truck hit me, but it took my Aku. I thought that the trucks were like always insta-kills. That's really bizarre. What's up, Lewis? You've literally just missed me. Have 2 attempts, like, very nearly get it. I had 1 attempt where I died once near the end. Just a single time. And then there was also an attempt just now where I had an input get eaten. On the Torna rail section, so I should have beaten this level twice already at this point. The hook shot is the shittiest thing about this game. It just doesn't work half the time. Can you, like, why? I've literally watched it go through the Aku Aku crate twice. Yeah, it would have been fast. That's why I would have been like, oh, this level's not that bad. And to be fair, I maintain that this level isn't that bad. If it's like, you know, the one time oh, you can actually get hit by those apparently a single time. You know, the one time it was just like, yeah, I died fair and square. But, like, I should have got this time. And the game fucked me over by eating my input. That is so good to know that the Aku can eat one of those things. Like, I'm going to use that to my advantage now that I know that that's a thing. Because that would have, like, that makes things a lot simpler.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
You're gonna use her in court. You definitely weren't into this level. I'm not sure what that means. I was doing fine on this level. You can ask everybody else. Like I've had 2 chances where I was really close to getting the perfectly insane relic. Like this, I still maintain this level's actually not that bad. It's just long and Dingodil's boring. Like it's a bad level because it's boring, but it's not like it's not stupidly difficult. It's just you're expecting a player to obviously play a level for 15 to 20 minutes without making a single mistake. That's asking a lot of people. I would say that the comparison to something like Dark Souls on a challenge like that's quite fair. Because, you know, on Dark Souls, you know, you get hit like 2 or 3 times, you die, right? And the same can be said for like platformers when you've got to go 20 minutes without making a single mistake or an input not being eaten, like what happened to me. How are you anyway, Lewis? What you been creating this week? I'm taking a little bit of time off Dev Relics, like now that my Crash 1 series is over. Trying to pump out Crash 4. Trying to get my stream highlights to catch up to where I am so I can start playing offline as well. To just get through this game as quickly as possible at this point.
Blimey, there's not to think about that.
Crash 2 devs are extremely easy. Yeah, I've beaten most of the Crash 2 dev times already, apparently. So, you're right there. But, like, I'm not, like, in a rush to do them or anything like that.
Does this mean I am?
I'm going to have, like, far less time than I used to as well soon, because I'm actually starting a new job in a couple of weeks, like 3 weeks' time. I'm going to be starting a new job. And that job is, like... way better for money and things like that, but it's a lot more hours in actual work. But it's got its pros and cons. Trying to be free of Crash 4. Yeah, I'm trying to you know, push through.
In an airport?
It's like one of those things. I can imagine you had a little bit of the same feeling at some point on Crash Bash, right? Where you're just like, well, I've started it now. I'm going to damn well finish it, but... Yeah, like I said, this new job, it's kind of like... My current work schedule is I work 30 hours a week. This new job is 45 hours a week. So it's a lot more hours. But, fuck, what am I doing? Why is that train so far away? I swear those trains have not been that far away in the past.
Let's see if these tall poppies...
But the big perk of this job is that that's fine. The big perk of this job though is that like I get 2 weeks for Christmas paid vacation. I get 2 weeks for New Year paid vacation. Well, 10 days for New Year paid vacation. And then the big one, you get 2 months paid vacation for summer. So I'm basically using this job as a way to be able to frequently visit the UK for longer periods of time, to spend more time with my family. Because, you know, I've been living in Vietnam for like 10 years at this point. Which is like, you know, that's like a third of my life. So it's a long time to not see your family all that often. But yeah, it'll come with the caveat that like things like streaming and putting out YouTube videos will be less frequent than I have been doing. Like, I'll probably only be able to put out 1, max 2 video a week, but then there might be weeks where I can't put out any videos because I'll like have shit to do. Right, I'm gonna have to actually pay attention to video games if I want to get this done. I don't think this is a level that I can successfully talk to chat too much on. There's too many things that can distract you, not distract you as in terms of chat, but there's too many things that, like, if you're distracted at the wrong moment, will just cost you your run. So yeah, I'll check chat, like, when I get to checkpoints. That'll have to be what I do. Did I get the hidden crate? I know I'm going to keep asking that, but I think I did. I think I've got to the point now where I'm autopiloting the hidden crate, but just in case I miss it.
Am I franchise? Could I open a restaurant?
Yeah, you did, LMIO. Okay, awesome. Oh yeah, speaking of the Crash League, that's actually one of the important things is the Crash League is still going to go ahead, but I'm not going to be able to participate anymore, because basically what's happening is when I start this new job, I'm actually going to be working for my old job still for 2 more weeks because of how, like, contracts work. And basically, I get a nice big $3,000 bonus if I can complete the contract. So, like, to do that, though, I've got to do both jobs until the end of the contract, which is the end of September. So, for the last 2 weeks of September, I'm going to be working 2 jobs at the same time, which adds up to, like, I'll be basically working, like, 65 hours a week for 2 weeks. So you'll absolutely see no content really from me for those 2 weeks unless it's stuff I prepare in advance. So yeah, I just basically won't have time to be part of the Crash League, in short. So it'd involve, like, people waiting for me to actually have free time. Isn't really any good. Went back to one of the older NST videos and the difference is huge. Sorry, I must have missed what people are talking about. Because I'm not able to follow the whole chat while doing this, unfortunately. That's another reason why I'm, like, looking forward to getting the Insane relics in particular out the way. Is because, like, one of my favorite things about streaming is, you know, engaging with you guys as well. But because you have to freaking, you know, concentrate on shit getting these things, you just can't, like, speak as much as, well, you can't not speak, you can speak a lot, but you can't, like, follow chat quite as much as you'd like. Yeah, that sounds awesome. And the paid vacation, yeah, like, I'm gonna miss, like, having as much free time as I do have, because let's face it, a 30-hour work week is not that bad. A 30-hour work week's actually, like, pretty chill, and, you know, it's comfortable enough for me to live off. It's just, like, you get way less vacation time on that other job, on the job that I do right now. Because your hours are so chill, it means that, like, you have to basically work most of the year. And, like, you get, like, 3 weeks vacation over the course of the year. So this is, like, much more vacation time. So it's, like, short-term pain for long-term gain. Gonna miss that, aren't I? Oh, that was a risk. Man, this level's really boring. The Torna section's fun, but this section's really fucking boring and so long.
Let's see if
You can use your Akus on the Nitro crates. Yeah, I know I can. I'm trying to use the Akus, though, on those guys that fly towards you. That's why I was keeping it. But you're right, I could probably just play it safe and just, like, walk all the way through them. Or something like that, just to get them out of the way. Probably make backtracking a bit easier, especially as you get 2, I guess. That could really help. Might take your advice next time I get there. Yeah, I know that the bots freeze. That I've been aware of. It's just you still have to kind of like, fuck you. I thought I could fly over that barricade, but apparently you can't. This is where the tilt begins now, because you just get so fucking bored that you just stop paying attention.
See if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
What time is it? If you're asking for what time it is in my country right now, it's nearly midnight. It's clobbering time. That's CM Punk, isn't it? From wrestling, I think. So yeah, like I've got like, you know, I can stream for a bit longer, but like I might just finish this off in my own time if I can't do it tonight. No biggie. Bro. Can't even get past this asshole now who didn't cause me any problems before now. But yeah, basically I've got like 45 minutes left of stream time. So if I can't do it in 45 minutes, I'm gonna just like wake up tomorrow and get it done in my own time. I'll just do what I did for Crash Landed. You know, it's obviously awesome to get things done on stream, but like I said, I'm kind of in the mindset now where I just want to get Crash 4 like out the fucking way. Because it's like, I think someone pointed out earlier, I can't remember who, may have been Pat, where I'm like nearly at 1 year since I actually started going for 106%. And that's when I realized like, oh fuck, I need to get this done. It's been too long already to be doing this shit. From my own like personal like preference, I want to have fun on stream again. Yeah, nearly 1 year. It'll be 1 year, I think next month or October. It's something like that. I started doing this. Maybe in October. Platinum Relics, like, well, I say Platinum Relics will be fun. Going for Relics in general will be a nice change of pace, but... Alright. There we go. Game... someone play the caddy clip right now. Game demands perfection from me, but doesn't give you perfection back.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to...
I know I was only going for Sapphire and Gold, but like in most of the levels that I was going for Sapphire and Gold relics, I was having a decent enough time doing that, to be fair. Like, I was kind of having fun with it, because you die and then you just, like, straight back at it again. You ain't trying to get all the crates, and you don't care as much if you, like, die, because it's fast-paced. You're just going bang, 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 level, try again, okay, level, try again. In this one, obviously, you're like, alright, did I get all the boxes? And like I said earlier, apart from the one shitty box, the boxes in this level aren't that bad. To be fair, it's just boring. And I think I mentioned this in the Discord that, like, the one thing that I've never enjoyed about Crash games is getting the box gems. Like, I've never really been that bothered about getting the box gems. It's like a whatever thing for me. I just like doing interesting, like, platforming.
Blimey, it's not to think about that.
Right, we're going to have a good run this time. We're not going to... No, we're not. I just said we're going to have a good run this time and then forgot there's a nitro right there. Thanks, Gears Bandy, but it doesn't matter. I appreciate the preemptive thing. That makes me chuckle. do that every time if you're still watching by the time I'm still doing this, but... that's the other shit thing I'm going to have to get used to for this new job is I usually wake up around 7:30, 8 a.m. Going to have to get used to waking up at 6:15 in the morning since the workday starts earlier. Wow, this guy actually follows you the whole way. It's a bit different from the other guys that kind of stop after a certain point. What the fuck happened there? Alright, that's the worst death we've had so far. That even trumps the input delay death.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
Yeah, I've never been the kind of person that sleeps in until like 10 a.m. I've always been like someone who gets up around 8 a.m. or before. And that's just how I roll. I'm not really much of a night owl, to be honest. Like, even streaming past midnight, like, well, it's getting past my bedtime in my old age. You know, I'm at the point in my life where when I go out with my friends, like, we meet up at like 5 p.m, grab some dinner, grab a few beers, and then we're all in bed by midnight. None of this like 4 a.m. party atmosphere unless it's someone's birthday. You get to a certain age and you're just like, I can't be bothered, I want to go home. And like every time someone talks you into like staying out like late, you end up going to the next place and you're like, alright, yeah, this was a mistake. I want to just be in bed right now.
It's not to think about that.
Right, it'd be nice if we could actually get to the Torna section again, because this Dingo section is not where we should be having issues.
Does this mean I have franchise potential? Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant?
Yeah, you know, in my teenage years, I'd sometimes game until like 4 in the morning, but I don't really miss that. I used to play Gears of War 2 a lot. They've actually just remastered the first one again, which is kind of annoying, because I'd really like them to remaster the second Gears of War instead of remastering the first one for the third time. So I grew up with Gears of War, but like Gears of War 2 was my favorite online mode. Used to play that religiously with my friends. You see, the Batman games I was not that keen on. Like I went through like the first 2 Batman games maybe like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and it might just be because like I played them after they were, you know, new. But I found them like really, really repetitive, pretty dull. Like the story was really fun, but the combat was just kind of boring. I wasn't really like that into it. Fuck you, bully. I mean, you could say like even Crash Bandicoot's gameplay is a little bit fuck. All right. We've got to do some annoying backtracking now, thanks to that. Thanks to inconsistencies. Question is, can I backtrack safely? No, I can't. I couldn't remember what was before where I was at. Oh, this level's fucking boring. 0 out of 10 level now. It's just boring. Tauna section, I'm going to give that section a 8 out of 10. I'm going to give the Tauna section an 8 out of 10. Dingo section, I'm going to give a 0.1. Not quite a 0, but it's a 0.1. It's really fucking boring.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak.
Yeah, the rail grind is only annoying with Tauna because of the inconsistency of her slingshot, but it's like they're not that bad in terms of like what you actually have to do if the game actually cooperates. But like, I don't know, just destroying crates with Dingodile is just because obviously the level's built around like sucking up boxes and all that, and it's probably the least interesting thing I've ever experienced in a Crash game. Like, it's even more tedious and boring to me than Crash Purple. I'd rather like be doing the Crash Purple mini games than playing as Dingodile, I ain't gonna lie. I think the only Dingodile level that's not that bad was like the very first one that he features in. But the novelty really quickly wears off after that.
Blimey, it's not to think about that.
I can't believe like how we've kind of stun locked ourselves to the point where
Does this mean
I'm not even getting
franchise
to the difficult dingo section anymore. I'm like dying before I even get to that part, let alone Tauna. I'm dying on repeat now just to Dingodile's really boring mechanics.
Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant in an airport?
I mean, look at that. That suction cannon took forever to actually cooperate then. Alright, we're at the part we just died at because the TNT crate refused to get soaked up. Okay, so note to self, if I do miss the TNT crate, if you do keep backtracking, there is like a bus that you can go to. Okay, which I wasn't sure if there was like another platform or not, which is what ended up killing me last time. But yes, there is. I should kill this guy just in case. You don't want to accidentally backtrack and then be murdered by an enemy that you forgot to kill. Okay, here we go. We actually have another crack at Dingo's more difficult section. It only took 1 billion years. Well, this just got slightly annoying. Yeah, that's a real pain in the arse waste of an Aku, isn't it? Two wastes of an Aku, we are fucked. If I make it through this, I will be hella impressed with myself.
I eat my franchise because I saw my future franchise. Oh, bollocks, my head hurts.
Yeah, you need the Akus there. They've deliberately made that section the biggest asshole in history, where you basically have no choice but to have an Aku there.
Let's see if these...
But yeah, what I'll do is, like, if I can't finish this in the next few attempts, I'll just finish it tomorrow, and I'll just edit in at the end of the video me actually beating it. I ain't even gonna bother. Fuck off. I ain't even gonna bother editing in my failed attempts, because I think we get the picture of what failure looks like in this level.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a...
Can we just pretend you got I mean, I practically would have done, wouldn't I? If it wasn't for that input, I practically would have got it. See what I mean? Like, how can anyone sit here and defend this game when that happens on repeat? How can anyone defend this game? Like I said to Psychic Gamer, play this game casually, you'll have a blast. Play it in any other way, and it's an awful game.
Let's see if these tall poppies know how to smoke a steak. Blimey, it's not to think about that. Does this mean I have franchise potential? Am I a franchise? Could I open a restaurant? In an airport?
Fuck you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's exactly what we need on this bullshit level. Bullshit hitboxes too. So now I've got to do that really hard section with only a single mask. Well, wish me luck. I'm going to need it, because I need to also get halfway through this section to even get the mask. Okay, we got a mask. We have a chance. Especially if we spend it right on this next section.
I hit on franchise because I saw my future franchise. Oh, bollocks, my head hurts.
Might as well. We're going to lose her anyway. Okay, finally we got another crack at Torna.
Wonder what the
Something we all
Roman
like.
is here.
Cracks
I
at
hope it's
Torna.
spicy and fried.
Ah. Woohoo! Said no one ever. Oh, you son of a Rastafarian. Right, what did I do here? Okay, it goes... Okay, there it is. Okay, I think I've got this. There we go. And now, if you get too close to the rail, it actually starts for you. Oh, it didn't that time. Last time I actually got slightly close to the rail and she just automatically jumped on for some reason. Don't do that, please.
Oh, yeah!
Can't see what the flame's doing, which is really annoying. Oh, couldn't see what the flame was doing, so I tried to play it safe. I don't like this level anymore. I'm just going through this to see if this would have been the one again. If I can get it on the second attempt again. Because it's been a while since I've been here, so I'm trying to remember the last section. Ooh. Right, let's just go for it without thinking, see what happens. Was it choice paralysis? Yeah, see, would have got it that time. Alright, and then let's see if we do the rush hour thing first try as well. Probably won't, but be another kick in the teeth if I do. Good save, Toonie. Nah, I would have died anyway. Okay. Would have died anyway. I'm happy with how I got the rush hour there though. I am starting to get the hang of the rush hour thing, like that part at the end. So that part actually probably doesn't worry me as much as just getting to there without dying, to be honest. Alright, I think this will be my last go. If I don't get it this time, I'm going to just do it tomorrow in my own time. Just go to the bathroom real quick. Yeah, someone told me that more McAllister, but like when I tried it, it just wasn't happening. The hookshot's just not consistent enough for me. But yeah, I'll just go to the bathroom real quick and have one last crack at the whip. That doesn't count as an attempt. One proper attempt, I mean.
Let's see if these tall poppers know how to smoke a thing.
Dingo Crash. There's a name I've not seen in a while. Israeli Crash player. Man, the OG music just slaps so hard. Insane's music is pretty good as well for the most part. Like, Insane's like Dingodile track slaps really hard. Yeah, and the sound quality has like that nostalgic like feel to it.
Here's something about that.
Why couldn't we have had Engine as a playable character with like a laser gun or like a mech suit or something? Instead we got Dingodile with his vacuum cleaner.
Does this mean I have franchise potential?
Doop doop. Yeah, this is Engine's music. Doop doop. From Crash 2. Thank God those robots can't kill you the same way the cameras do in Heavy Machinery. Yes, I am streaming on Twitch. If you're in the Discord, like, it automatically links to Twitch as well. Oh wow, the height on that jump. Next up should be Cortex from Crash 2, I believe. Oh, we got away with that there. Not quite as iconic as his Crash 1 theme, in my opinion. But it's alright. I think his Crash 1 theme, like, has a little bit more slap to it. That down, 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 down. Yeah, Dingodile is a beaten up style character. That would be pretty awesome. HHGD TV. What does it mean anyway, the HHG TV? Oh, they're on Spotify at one point. That's pretty fun. I used to have Spotify. Fuck. I'm that completely wrong. All right, last attempt for sure this time, because it will be my bedtime after this attempt. How ironic that, like, I went from obviously being fine with Dingodile to losing at Torna, and now it's like completely inverted. Where, like, I'm not even getting to Torna half the time. In fact, more than half the time. I'd say most of my attempts at this point have ended at Dingodile compared to Torna. I've had maybe like 4 attempts at this point end at Torna, and probably like, I don't know, 15 at Dingodile at this point. Not my day, is it? One attempt that lasts more than 2 minutes. I can't believe I keep dying to, like, that guy's actually killed me more times than anything else in the game so far. That one guy. He's killed me 5 times of my failed attempts at this point. All because, like, you can't go around him on those barricades. I'd say this overall is on... I'd say it's on equal difficulty with Crash Landed at this point. I'd say... I wouldn't say it's harder than Crash Landed just yet. But it's like... It's up there. I think I would also potentially take Crash Landed over this. Purely because you're playing as Crash Bandicoot and not Dingodile. So you're playing as, like, someone you actually want to play as. The only shit thing, obviously, is the hitboxes of some of the crates. But aside from that... I'm not talking about enjoyment just yet. I'm talking about, like, difficulty-wise. I'd say this is probably on par with Crash Landed at this point. I spent about 3 hours on Crash Landed. It's been 2 hours on this so far, and I got close a lot quicker on this one than I did with Crash Landed. It took me quite a while to even have, like, some considerable attempts. You know, 40 minutes into the stream, I was already, like, I already nearly got this. That's when I died on the easy Torna section. I've got to do this a level again, haven't I? And inverted as well. He's underwater, but like at least with that, I don't have to do the insane relic, so it'll be tedious and slow and boring. But not having to deal with the inverted filter will be, I mean, not having to deal with the insane relic will be fine, I guess. It'll make up for that tedium. Just have to get all the boxes that you've already got. So I don't think it'll be that bad. Yeah, the bass is really good. Well, just the music in general is really good. I think having really good soundtracks is what put Crash and Spyro on the map on top of its stellar gameplay. Like, for example, let's take Croc Legend of the Gobos. Croc Legend of the Gobos had a really, really awesome soundtrack. It just lacked a little bit in the platforming department. And that's a game that I still want to play the remaster of. Like I was talking about it a year ago when it was announced. But like they seem to be refusing to put it, like it's there on Steam, but for some reason like it's just stuck on coming soon. So it's like they plan to put it on Steam, but like maybe it's got some kind of exclusivity deal with the website that it's on at the moment. But like it also means that I can't buy it on that website it's on. Because it doesn't accept Vietnam Dom, and I don't have an American bank account either. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, baby. Will you be playing Bubsy 4D? I don't really have a history. Oh, this is a soundtrack. Oh, it's perfect as well. It's Dingertile soundtrack. I don't really have a history of Bubsy 3D. I don't really know much about the game. Because I, you know, as a European, we didn't really grow up with Bubsy and Nintendo in general. We were kind of PS1 people. Oh, did I just... Okay. That worked out fine. Why not just do that every freaking time? Just sacrifice the Aku to get all 4 crates in one. I think I got all the crates, I want to say.
Wonder what the local delicacy is here. I hope it's spicy and fried.
I didn't even know Bubsy was on PS1. I can't even picture what Bubsy looks like in my mind's eye. I just don't have a history with that game. Like, it's not a game that any of my friends ever owned. And you have to remember, this was back in the day when, like, I don't know, like, your parents would, like, buy you a video game, like a video game on your birthday, maybe 2 video games on your birthday, a few video games at Christmas. So you have to, like, really choose carefully what games you wanted to go for. So I got my platforming from Spyro and Crash. Didn't really want to waste any more of my game picks on more platformers. When you could buy Tekken 3. Who remembers Tekken 3? And Bomberman. I used to love Bomberman as well on the Sega, but I also had it on PS1. You know, and then CTR and Crash Bash came out, which were obviously, you know, connected to the Crash saga, so I had to get those. Yeah, Tekken 3 was really good for its time. It's not aged very well, to be fair. Like, if you play Tekken 3 now, it doesn't play very well at all. But for the time, it was pretty damn good. And all the, like, you know, hidden characters and whatnot that you could unlock, and all the sort of, like, rumored hidden characters you'd get from friends who were playing alongside you, made it stand out. Back when video games made it so... Oh, crap. Back when video games allowed you to unlock characters organically instead of, like, waiting for DLC or paying money to just unlock the rest of a video game. I like the Soul Calibur games. My friend was a big fan of Soul Calibur. Again, it was like I had from a working class background, so I could only buy so many games per year. So Tekken was my jam for combat games, considering my parents would not let me near Mortal Kombat when they saw how violent it was at my cousin's house. And my older sister used to buy the Resident Evil games, and I was like, okay, make this make sense. Why is she allowed Resident Evil and I'm not allowed similar games of that ilk? Damn, they're good parenting. But my sister was like 5 years older than me, so like looking back it made sense, but at the time it was like an injustice to you. Especially when your parents weren't at home and like your sister would just put on Resident Evil while you were in the room, so you was like living through it, through their eyes. I think we're on Entropy now. Bit of a... Like, this track's okay, but it's not one of my favorites. Like, it really suits the character, but it's not one I'd, like, willingly take time to listen to, like, in my free time. The Entropy one. It's got that very clocky, kind of clunky sound to it. But, that suits the character. Right. First section of Doom. Yay! We got past the first section of Doom. Okay, why? I don't get this video game. She didn't jump again. Alright, I'm plugged in, but it still ate my input. I don't understand why that's eating my input on that particular section, because that's happened twice now at the exact same section. Jump, then hook. But why couldn't I jump straight after hooking? That doesn't make any sense. I should have been able to get that. So I'm just saying, man, that was, again, I've just been screwed out of it there. Because like I've done that section like sometimes and it's been fine doing what I'm doing, and then other times it hasn't. So it's just down to the game's like dodgy physics there. Like, I literally never jump and hook that section. I'll do it now, but like I've not been doing that before. I've just been hooking, and then I still died even with the jump there, apparently. Not happy with that. Very not happy with that. That's the game screwing me over there. Made that as well. How am I going to do it on this attempt? Is there like a weird delay after? I don't know. That's the thing, dude, is I wish I had an answer for you, because like I've done it the same way pretty much every time. So like that's why I'm calling bullshit on it, because like for me that's unfair. I should have got it then. Strong Jak and Daxter Dusk Fade is coming out. Strong Jak and Daxter vibes. You should check it out. I will do. Can you message me about it in Discord so I won't forget? Because the odds of me remembering something in chat this late on in the stream is going to be quite small. Then look, we made it across there without dying again. Oh, what? Wow, I missed a fuck ton of boxes anyway, apparently. You guys have any idea what boxes I missed? Because that's a lot of boxes. I apparently missed 20, basically 20 boxes. Near the checkpoint. Oh, the checkpoint for this section, you mean? These? Did I not get these? Or are you talking about like way earlier in the Torna level? Did I forget to like go backwards from the checkpoint or something? Let's see. Well, I just got those, but I don't think that adds up to the right amount of boxes. Might have been the big stack. I guess we'll find out. I'll just double check at the other checkpoint. Oh gosh. That was ages ago. Oh, man. Well, I wouldn't have got the perfectly insane relic anyway, but still. Look how pro we are at this section now as well. Like, this section, like, hasn't really caused me as much issues as it's caused, like, everybody else. It's just getting here without dying of boredom on Dingodile. Let's just double check. Yeah, it is those boxes. All right, well, I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow again anyway, so I'm gonna call the stream there. We tried our best. I think that it I think it won't take me that long basically tomorrow to get this done. I think it'll be okay. Because it's not really that bad of a level. It's just long and a little bit tedious, a little bit boring. Bro, like, I've got close a handful of times at this point. So I'm actually very optimistic that I'll get it done within like an hour tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to call the stream there. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry that we didn't end on a high, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video or next stream. Like I said, it won't be this one because I'll just do this on my own time, because what are you guys going to get out of me watching me do the exact same thing again for another hour? Not really a lot. You know how it goes. So yeah, see you guys then. Char a bit.